Hello everyone, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is NEGUSTITA and I will be your tarot reader for the day. Hey everybody, so it's been a while, I know, since I've taken the time to sit down and record one of these videos. I know it's been a while for me, or if it hasn't been a while, it just feels like it's been a long time. So I've been up to a lot. If you follow me on my other socials, I be posting workout videos, music videos now because I'm an artist. I'm trying to transition into that full time. But today is Valentine's Day and I am my own date. I am my own Valentine. And with that being said, I thought I'd share this time with you guys too and just connect a little bit better with everyone here and just let's do a love reading. All right, let's do a freaking love reading. So the title of this video is going to be called What is the Situation in Your Love Life? And it's intended to be like a life update type of thing. Or love life update. What I'm really hoping to do is like see what your options are, dig a little bit into them and see if they're a good match for you, because I'm sure a lot of you are like me and you have options. But anyways, I also got my nails did like a few days ago, or yesterday to be exact, and they're like Sailor Moon themed, so I would be lying if I said I didn't want to do one of these styled videos just to show them off a little bit. But with that being said, yeah, so this is like a kind of like a love life update type of reading if you needed one, and you know, also a boost up because we're gonna dig into these people's higher selves, see what they find attractive about you and like all that. Or you know what, I should better say whatever comes through. Whatever chooses to come through, because I don't really have control over what spirit wishes to relay through me to you. So that. Oh, and also the beginning of each reading is going to be an energy check, so you know for sure this is like your pile and you're not getting mixed signals. So with that being said, this is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. All right, if you need time, pause the video here and reflect. Each of the crystals are clear quartz, or sorry, they're rose quartz. Each crystal here is a rose quartz crystal. Just pick whatever you feel most called to, most drawn to, and I will see you in your piles, everyone. Bye for now. Hello, pile 1. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and choosing to spend your time and space with me. So before I get into the reading, I do want to say apologies about the background noise. I can't really help that right now, but I hope it's not too loud, and I do hope that you guys can't hear it. But if you do, you know, apologies in advance. So if anybody's curious, this heart-shaped thing full of roses, I believe they're called Forever Roses, and they last about a year. I actually got this as a gift for Valentine's Day that I spent with my mom and my sister, which was a very lovely evening. But yes, enough about that. Let's get into your reading. So first things first, I am going to do an energy check here. Okay, tapping into the collective energy, watching, the viewers watching this. Probably should also set this, if you do pick multiple piles, that's fine too. That must mean you have like messages in all the piles that you choose. There's no shame or there's nothing wrong with that. Chances are, honestly, every pile is going to resonate with most of the people watching. That's usually how these things go, but if not, too perfectly acceptable. Anyways, energy check. Spirit, can I get some cards here for the collective? Okay, energy check. Tapping into the collective's energy for pile 1. Who is watching? So we got the Strength card. Some of you could have like a Leo rising. Get the Page of Cups here, and then the 7 of Pentacles. So the Page of Cups kind of just flipped up on its own, and I felt like since it did that, it probably has a message here for us. And we get the Page of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. So this is a bit of a confusing message, but maybe it might resonate for some of you. Don't take it if it doesn't. But so with the Strength card here, I do feel like you are dealing with a very challenging situation. I don't know if it's about your love life or if it's just like your life in general. Some of you, I feel like you have like positions of, I don't know if you have like a office job or a job where you work with other people and you're in like a higher ranked position. I feel like for some of you, you may be looked up to by many, particularly in your workspace. I'm getting like this sort of image of like an office worker or employee, and I don't think you're well respected, even though you have earned the respect of many of those around you. I feel like you deal with childish people here with the Page of Cups. I'm not really sure what that's about. Leo rising or some major Leo placements for some of you watching here. But energy check for the collective. Energy check for the collective watching. My shoulders started to tense up too. Look at the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like this is some of the best years of your life. Look at the 10 of Cups here too as well, but in the reverse. But maybe you're missing out. You feel like you're missing something. Like for some of you, you might be in a good space currently, but you may be wanting or desiring love at this time. Like you've taken the time to work on yourself. You've taken the time to do a lot of like inner like reflection. You've done a lot of like internal work. Like I don't know. Okay. Hold up. I'm getting like this vibe from the collective here watching. Like you guys are very introspective. There's also Virgo energy with the Hermit card. Okay, so some of you could have earth sign placements. I just feel like you are a very like the inside of you is very tranquil. I feel like I don't see the Temperance card, but I am getting Temperance energy. Like you're very balanced, or you work towards that kind of balance. Even if it was, and I feel like it, especially if you had to work to feel internally balanced, it's because you grew up in an environment that was very chaotic. And so if people know the environment you came from growing up and they see you now, they would be astonished to know the things, the trials, the things you witnessed, the trials you have been through, and to be in the space where you can be calm and rational, even in like dysfunctional or chaotic situations. You do have the attention of others. You do catch people's eye, or people just intuitively know you've been through something, and some people will approach you, or most people, honestly, I'm getting this feeling like people can just pick up the vibe that you've been through something, and they want to stick around to hear you talk about that experience. But I do see here it's something you don't bring up very often or much, because you don't really think about it, or you try not to think about it. Because of the painful memories. I do feel like some of you came from a very dysfunctional background here. Like you could have had a childhood where your parents argued a lot, or they were not in a good harmony, or things could have been violent at times as well. I feel like you could have come from a very emotionally abusive household, or just dysfunctional. If not your home life, this could just be in regards to like extended family or community. Some of you could resonate with all of that, but I do feel like you have done a lot of inner work to achieve some sort of peace. I do feel like you are in some sort of 10 of Pentacles where you are financially independent. You have more money coming on the way. Like I do see this as like you've built yourself a stable foundation. You have a home of your own. I think the only thing you're missing is love. It feels like you've done everything else, and now that's something you're waiting for. If you already have that, I wouldn't even be surprised if some of you already have entered, because with this energy, it's so stable. It's so like it's seductive in the way that like a 401k is, but not necessarily like in a sense like other people find it seductive necessarily, like they're trying to use you or something, but like in the sense like it's just very seductive that you have your shit together. Like this pile feels like you guys have your shit together, although there's like an underlying foreboding energy I'm feeling, so I'm not sure what that's about, but we'll like look into it. What's this Page of Cups? I don't know, like it's a lack of courage, potentially like a lack of action with the High Priestess and the Justice card. Like maybe there was a situation here with the King of Pentacles that you chose not to take action on, or you chose to distance yourself from. What's this? 7 of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Damn, I really feel like you feel delayed or stuck. Like, I think you're a very mature person who has to deal with immature people. And it's really like, feels like a delay. This feels like you're being like blocked for meeting more mature people. I feel like, but there's something underlining here that I feel like there's something underneath all of this. What's this 4 of Wands? The Judgment card, and then the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, oh my God, the 10 of Swords. Queen of Cups. I do feel like for some of you, you could be of an older age. Like some of you here could be above the age like 35 or maybe 45. Queen of Pentacles. I mean, I do, okay, Queen of Cups. G. Four of Wands, Judgment, and 10 of Swords. I don't know. There's something here. There's something here about some sort of, it's either about a specific connection or a worry you may have about meeting somebody or having met someone. Like, I don't know, maybe for some of you, you feel like there's a lot of competition out there for love, and maybe you're worried about that, or I'm not exactly sure what I'm feeling here. I don't know how to put it into words, because like this is a difficult emotion to convey, and it's not, I don't think it's one I've personally experienced, but maybe it's like repetitive betrayal when it comes to love. That could be something you're healing right now, or you may even have like a lack of faith in love. I'm not sure. With this Judgment card though, it feels like your relationships have been put to the test time and time again, and I do feel like you end up in relationships with people who betray you. It feels like, because these connections always fail, and that could be something I think you have to recognize when you're dealing with immature people, especially if your energy is as this Queen of Cups. You may assume the best in others, or you could give them like, you could see them as their higher selves, even though that person has not done the work to become that version of themselves. So this is a time in your life where you are being challenged in the heart space to still love and grow, even when you are met with challenges and adversity, with obstacles. And I do feel like for some of you, honestly, like this does feel like some sort of advice, but it's learning how to recognize the situation for what it is before it starts to blow up. Like I think especially for this pile, like you have a way of attracting very immature people. They may not always come off as immature, but like there are subtle signs you could pick up on. Like, I don't know, like I'm getting like a lot of your heartbreaks stem from the fact that the people you're dealing with are not on your level. They're never on your level, it seems like, but you know, you give them an opportunity, you give them a try, and that's very generous of you. Like, I do feel like you are a generous person, but it's time for you to stop doing that because it is hurting you. Okay, I hope those messages resonated with the collective watching. We're gonna get into like, that was your energy check, just to see if any of those messages resonate with you, then this is your pile. If it doesn't, then you know, please go back to the beginning of the video and see if another pile is calling your name. But yes, so what is the situation on your love life? That is the question I want to ask Spirit. What is the situation on the collective's love life? What is the situation? What is the situation, Spirit, on the collective love life? What is the situation? We got the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Wands. We got the Strength card again here in the reverse, and then the Five of Cups. I do feel like you guys are just, you've been put through the ringer. I really truly feel like you have been put through the ringer when it comes to the topic of love. And I mean in all forms, not just romantic, platonic, familiar, however many ways, how many different connections a person can have. The ones that you've explored that involve love, I do feel like you have been put through the ringer. And you have a certain strength to you that's been tested time and time again. Especially with this combo here, I feel like you have tried even when maybe you should have given up. And that's because for some of you, you don't know how to give up. Like, you don't know how to give up on love. Okay, we got the World card here. And it's a beautiful trait. It's a beautiful trait. You guys have a very, like a very wide perspective, I want to say. Potentially one that's not common on, I want to say, other people. Like, you guys give people chances because maybe you think about the situation from, like, what if it was me? What if I was the one messing up in this connection? I would want someone to give me another try, give me a chance. Potentially, you could have come from an upbringing where you felt like you were not given many opportunities. There's something here where, like, you could have experienced, even if it was just once or twice, that feeling of people not really giving you a try, giving you a chance, that makes you want to give others an opportunity. And it's a very admirable trait. It's a very kind thing of you. Like, that needs to be respected. Like, it comes from the fact that you have a very, like, big heart, and you like to love, and you want to love. But I do see, like, these situations that you're giving to end up leaving you hurt by the end of it, because these are people that, unfortunately, they're foolish, or they're immature, or maybe they're one-track minded. Maybe some of these people honestly just don't deserve your time and energy. They're disappointments at the end of the day. They just disappoint you again and again because why? Because these people are low vibrational. This Three of Cups in reverse, this makes me feel like people that avoid their emotions. Like, I think, like, the type of person to go partying instead of crying when they're sad. Like, let's see here. I haven't used this crystal in a little while. I feel like, I don't know, like, if it's possible to wash off all the soot from these crystals, but let me channel here real quick with some clear quartz. If you hear me going silent, that is because I am currently vibing with Spirit in the attempt to channel stronger. Okay. You guys deal with a lot of different types of people, but they have a few traits in common with each other. These people are not the type to set goals and accomplish them. Okay, what I'm telling you is, like, what you need to know of the type of people to avoid. Okay, before we get into this Ace of Pentacles, because that, I do feel like, is a different change of topic. But I feel like you people, well, I guess you people, there's a group of people watching. But the type of people that like you end up in connections with that end up not panning out well for you are the types of connections with individuals who are just, they're not looking for inner growth. These are people that often burn bridges in their connections. They do seem a bit volatile here, but these individuals are posers. These are people that will buy expensive clothes. So if somebody is buying clothes that cost like $200, $300, right? Maybe even more, but they drive a car that's like old. Those are the type of people I'm talking about. Those people that they don't know how to spend their money correctly. They don't know how to save correctly. These are individuals that try very hard to keep up a lifestyle that is not for them. Okay, they are foolish. I feel like with the Fool card, these are people that they miss out on opportunities in their life. Like, these are people that require a lot of encouragement to make change, healthy, positive changes. And that's another sign for you to know. Like, if you have to argue with someone to make a change that's best for them and their best benefit, and they are sitting there arguing with you like you're the devil, but like you're trying to help them, those type of people, those are the type of people you need to like back away from. Like these are like, I guess, red flags or things to notice in people, so you know not to waste your time with them. Because I am getting this like energy from you that you don't like to waste your time, you don't like to waste your energy, but you also don't want to give up when something seems possible or something is like, I don't know, like I'm getting like you're a softie. Like you're a softie. Like you have a soft heart, but also a hard exterior at the same time. And so, you know, I'm getting very earthy, watery energies from you guys, but some of you here could be like a water sign or earth sign. And even if you're not, and these messages still resonate with you, take them, because they're still meant for you. The signs are just a speculation based on the energy of the cards. But I do feel like you guys have a very like you don't just let anybody in. But when you do let people in, like, you don't like to leave them out in the cold. It's like you do things for the better benefit of other people. And that even though it may be like you doing those things are in their best benefit, it's not in yours. So I really feel like for you guys, it's time for you to be a little selfish. If you have not already entered that era, like, it's time. It's really time for you, because you will sit there and you will waste your breath on people, waste the best years of your life on people who are not going to turn around and do the things they need to do for themselves, let alone for you. These situations, these past connections that have like honestly worn out your heart space, like, you know, you are a fighter when it comes to love. And you've tried very hard. You've spent money on people, you've spent time with people, emotional expense, like, damn, like things that you will never get back. And you didn't do them because you wanted them to come back, like you wanted that energy to come back to you. You did it because you love them, or something along those lines. And so I do feel like you guys have given up potentially on love, or you're about to give up on love, or you feel like giving up because it hasn't worked out for you in the past. And that is understandable. It's understandable, but there are lessons for you to learn in these situations, because I do feel for some of you, you may, what's the term, like die on this hill, because you feel like the hill was for you to die on, but actually it was never. It was a lesson. It was a lesson for you to learn how to detach from people that are simply like not worth your time. And that does sound very mean. I feel mean saying that out loud, but like this is the lesson for you, is to detach from people, places, and things that do not serve your highest benefit, because that's the timeline that you're on. You're in the energy, you're in the timeline where you're on a fast track to where you're meant to be, and these people are nothing but delays and obstacles. And so that's why they keep getting removed from your life time and time again. No matter how many times you meet these people, no matter how hard or how long you try to fix them or better them or keep them in your life, like, they always fall away because they were never meant to be there in the first place. And the right people are not going to waste your time. These people are going to come to you with honest and true intentions from the get-go. The same way that you are intended to enter connections with your authentic self, the people who are worth your time are going to enter connections with you as their authentic self. Okay? So we got this Ace of Pentacles here. What is this message about? Ace of Pentacles. We got the Hierophant here. So some of you are going to be meeting someone. This opportunity could lie at a church. Maybe you meet someone at a church, at a gathering, social gathering of some sort that's religious based. With the Hierophant, it does speak about traditional values. This also could be like higher level wisdom. Okay, this is... Okay, so we got the Eight of Wands here in reverse. So something could be slowed down at this time. And if it's slowed down, it's for your best benefit. This could be like a work opportunity as well. So, okay, we got the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so the situation about your love life is right now it is slowed down. It's kind of blocked. It does feel like there are some delays here. There's two in particular, it feels like, or if not, I mean, it may not even be like two specific delays, or just there's a delay. That's what it is. Like there's something happening right now that's slowing down progress here. So let's see what that is. What is the Seven of Wands? Or Eight of Wands. What's the Eight of Wands in reverse? What is the Eight of Wands? Two of Pentacles. So maybe it's a plan you need to make, a decision, some sort of balance you have to restore, or... Okay, and what about the Eight of Pentacles? Okay, yeah, girl, don't you worry, because we're gonna get into the oracles, because I don't know what this is about, but what's the situation in your love life? I always like enter these readings like for it to be fun and like a bunch of hee hee ha ha, but it just becomes like hee hee ha ha. I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. But anyway, because I'd be like, what the hell? What the fuck? That's the thing about channeling, is like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, I hope this makes sense to you, because I don't know. But okay, I'm gonna see if this oracle deck has some messages that will make sense of this. So what's the Two of Pentacles? You drive me crazy. Ooh, maybe I don't know if this deck is gonna make the most sense for this. Yeah, it does not make sense. It doesn't make sense. So maybe not this deck. I'm like trying to figure out like what the fuck is gonna like click here for me. What about this Ancillary Angels oracle? Because it's not clicking. Like I really don't know what's going on. And like, okay, so what is this Two of Pentacles spirit? Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, like what is that? Like really, like what is the message here for the collective? Reconsider. Okay, so I do feel like this is a time for contemplation and reflection here. Look for a sign and success. I feel like you guys, you're in this waiting period because some big changes are needing to be made in your life before you can welcome in love. That's okay. That's what it is. Some changes need to be made on your part. It feels like for what you want to have happen next occur. I don't know if that's like a higher level of wisdom, some spiritual, like evolving spiritually, maybe Maybe for some of you, it's like becoming more comfortable with the unknown. Or something along those lines. Okay, with the Eight of Pentacles, I grabbed both of these cards because they felt like they'd be clarifiers. It does feel like it's restoring balance. It's restoring harmony here. And I think your concept of love, that's what's slowing you down, is like, especially if you resonate with giving up on love, like that has to change. Because whatever is waiting for you isn't going to come unless you are ready for it. Yeah, like that's really what it is. Like, unless you're ready for what is going to happen next, it's not going to happen for you. So what's next or not what's next, but the situation in your love life is you may have two or so opportunities. I feel like there's two with two aces here. There's like two opportunities, so it could be like two different people here who are interested in you, but you may not even know who those people are because potentially you are in such a lack or love deficit mindset that you aren't able to notice these people. Or maybe your energy, I don't know, it's like it's giving like you can't really see what's around you because your light is dimming. Which is sad to say. I'm sorry if that's the case. But yeah, like that's what I'm getting, babes. So yeah, I don't know. This next person could be a Taurus with the Hierophant here. Double earth sign. This could be like a pastor or somebody who works in some sort of like, I mean, don't quote me. It's just a guess based on the card, but okay. Yeah, this is a time for you to rest, it feels like, with the Four of Swords. This is a time for you to rest and rejuvenate. That's why things are slowing down, and that actually might make you even more impatient. But I do feel like you guys have to surrender here and do some inner work. Really, truly, there's some like negative experiences that you've had, negative thought processes. Get the Five of Swords here, but like, yes, I'm getting like it's your mind now. Like, it's time for you to restore your mental health to a healthy state. There's a lot of negative thoughts, maybe even obsessive and or like intrusive thoughts that you guys might have at this time. If you resonate with that, don't take it if it doesn't resonate. Yeah, we got the Hermit here, so I do feel like you guys could be in a period of isolation as well, which could also have play a factor with why things have slowed down for you. It does feel like it's self-isolation, however. And with the Eight of Cups, I do feel like there's some things you need to move on from. Yeah, there's like old patterns, maybe old people. Okay, not really getting anything from those cards, but okay. So I do feel like for you guys, the next step is like healing this. Honestly, I started doing this recently where I take the Hermit card as like the therapy card. Maybe for some of you, it's time to go to therapy. I made that personal choice for myself just a few days ago. But you know, you don't gotta take it if you don't want to. It's just, I feel like something needs to happen because you're in some sort of a limbo. Potentially every day may even feel the same for you, so nothing is going to change unless you do some inner work here, I feel. And I mean, it's not to say that you avoid doing inner work or that you haven't done enough inner work already. It's just that there's more to it that's coming up for you guys. Yeah, I mean, and that's honestly, that's your reading. I'm not really getting much else for y'all. Yeah, so I'm gonna oh my god, I'm gonna use this deck. And I'm gonna use no, let me get my words in order. I will receive or pull out, oh my god, what the fuck? Advice cards from this deck. I don't know why. Whatever. I'm just gonna shuffle this deck and receive or pull out some advice oracles for you guys. Okay. Dear God. Yeah, I do feel like there's blockages, really. Blockages. Now, there are some people here that you could, like, on the internet, I'm not one of those people, but, you know, you could probably get the help of a witch if you wanted to, or, because this feels like, just like chakra blockages or just blockages. However, I feel like the best way to remove them and the best way to keep them removed is to go within and to remove them yourselves. And so that's why I recommend therapy, because it feels like there are some mindsets you have about dating that are keeping you from dating. But you want to fall in love. And so that's the problem here. And it's not your fault that you have been burnt in the past. It's the fault of the people who have hurt you, right? But it's like you have to recognize the signs, keep your guard up, while also, look, maybe keep your guard up is a strong way of putting it, but trust that your spirit team, trust that the universe will reveal to you someone's true intentions before you get attached, before you start to think and allow your mind to wander, if you're the type to do that. To be honest, I feel like you guys are hopeless when it comes to love. Like, I'm getting a very hopeless type of energy. And I'm not here to judge that or shame it, because I definitely can relate to that. And I don't really believe in blind positivity. I believe in optimism, however. And the optimistic view on this is you may have some inner work to do, but once you accomplish that, it'll be much easier for you to look into dating other people. I feel like you might be, or maybe you feel like you're missing out on the dating scene, or like falling in love, because maybe you think it doesn't exist or it's not out there for you. But it is. I mean, it exists and it's out there for you. It's just, it may take a while. It may take a while for you to find the one. You may need to go on 100 dates before you find the one that makes you want to go on a second date. But in order for you to go on 100 dates, your heart, your mind, your soul has to be clear for you to go on those dates, and then kind of like refresh if that person ends up not being the one for you. And that sounds easier said than done, but you can do it. And I don't see another way for it to happen for you. Maybe like some of you may hope or expect that a person will just fall out of the sky and that it'll be like that. And I'm sure for some people it's happened like that, but I feel like for you guys, it may not. I mean, I can't say for sure if it wouldn't. I don't know that information. I don't know that information, but I mean, this is some real world shit. This is some real world shit. You've fallen in love before. You gave it your best. You gave people chances when they didn't deserve it. You tried and tried again until the point where you were so burnt out on love that you were like, you know what? On second thought, I'm good. I'm gonna just keep to myself. I'll do me. And you've been doing you, and you've been doing you pretty well. And that's beautiful. But I feel like for some of you, you're looking for more. You want more. You want love now. You want to cuddle with someone at night. You want to kiss somebody in the morning when you wake up and start your day. Like it motivates you, fulfills you, it gives you passion again, a drive, reignites your flame for life or whatever, right? And so the thing is, though, you're so burnt out on the previous experiences. Maybe even you have some triggers that you have to dig up and heal. There's some wounds here that are stopping you, it feels like, or you know, those dynamics get triggered on dates, which is totally normal. People are meant to trigger each other. That's how we learn what our triggers are. But it feels like you have a shorter bounce back, or a longer bounce back time, and a shorter time that you can, if that makes sense. Like, you know, like it takes longer for you to go out there and try again, and it's taking longer for you to bounce back again. And I mean, that makes sense, I suppose. I mean, that makes sense, and not here to judge you. I just don't see that changing, right? Like, I don't really see people, like, you may continue to deal with immature people after this point. And you know, like, they're not going to just go away when you have elevated and ascended past their frequency. They may still try to bother you, but the sooner you take control of that dynamic, the sooner you realize your power in the situation, that you can just ignore these people or block them or just act like they don't exist or distance yourself from them or establish clear and like concise boundaries or precise boundaries. The sooner you can get back to finding the people who are in alignment with you, because it's a matter of finding people who, like, you have what it takes to make a relationship last. You have the finances, if finance was something you needed to have to be in a relationship. Like, you have everything else you're looking, like, you need. It's just like, now you have to, like, have the patience to wait and find the right person. That's what I feel is like, this is the advice that I have to give you. Like, it's like trying again anyway, and that maybe release expectations. Just go on dates with the hope that you enjoy the date. It doesn't have to end up, it doesn't need to end up with you and that person getting married. All that really matters is that you enjoyed the date. And if it turns out that you and that person are not meant to be, or it's incompatible, accept it and move on. And if that person is really for you, then they'll make the changes they need to be on your level, to be a good match for you. Keep your expectations, okay? Keep your expectations and continue to date lightheartedly. That's the advice. And if there are blockages stopping you from doing that, then those are the blockages you have to heal. Okay, so we have, you are good enough with a full moon in Virgo, and be bold and make the first move. So maybe for some of you, you have your eye on a few people. Have faith in your dreams. That's funny, that card came up earlier at the bottom of the deck. But we have, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Yeah, you know, I would utilize the full moon energy coming up this month, and I would release negativity at that time. And then we have confidence is your key to success. Potentially too, for some of you, you have your eyes on someone, and if you've been wondering if that person likes you, the advice could be to make the first move, and again, do so open-heartedly. Like, learn to keep your heart open and see a situation for what it is. Don't attach expectations, signs, or labels to it. Just, you know, like, just be like pure of heart, willing to accept another pure-hearted person into your life if it's meant to be. Okay? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty difficult energy to deal with. It's time to give rather than take. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but anyway, this is a very difficult energy to work with, to be in. I totally get it. I do feel like for some of you, you might be feeling triggered at this time. I'm really getting like triggered, and you know, I get it, girl, because honestly, that was me like a few hours ago. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope these messages resonated with you. If they did, let me know. Leave a like or a comment or whatever. Every time I put, you think like after having this channel for as long as I have, which I don't think it's even made a year yet, but for as long as I've had this channel, you think by now like I would have confidence in my ability to read as a tarot reader, but even I still seek validation. But you don't have to, or whatever. But I'll pray for you, and I hope that you get everything out of life that you want because you deserve it. And you know, I'm sorry that things did not work out the way you had wanted them to. I'm sorry that you weren't able to feel satisfied and that you've been disappointed in the past, because you didn't deserve it. But there were still lessons for you to learn. Anyways, you guys, take care. I love you. I hope to see you in the next one. And for now, bye. Hello, Pile 2. Thank you guys so much for spending this time and space with me. And here is your reading. So like I said in the breakdown, I will be doing an energy check. If I haven't said it in the breakdown, I'm telling you now. An energy check here to see if this is your reading. Then we're gonna go into the situation itself, right? So what is the situation in your love life? And then let's get some advice, because, you know, maybe you might need some advice. All right? So, Pile 2. Tapping into your energy. Pile 2, Pile 2. Connecting with Pile 2's guides, higher self. I do feel like this card wants to come out for you guys. You might have just rejected someone. Someone could have also rejected you, but honestly, I'm getting you rejected someone. Okay. Messages for Pile 2. Energy check. Or you could be in a period of contemplation, meditation. Maybe it's not about rejection, but you could be in this energy of reflection, inner world reflection. If not rejection, then because, you know, I feel like also with this 4 of Cups, it doesn't have to be so intense as like you told someone no. But it could be like you are waiting for something, you're looking for something. You could be meditating daily. It's just like I'm getting this feeling of like you're waiting for what comes next. Like you're waiting for what comes next. Okay, but energy check for Pile 2. Energy check for Pile 2, Spirit. Okay, so we got the 7 of Wands. It came in the struggle position, but we'll just take this for now. Potentially, if you did resonate with the rejection here, then your boundaries or your guard is very up at this time. Okay, we got the 6 of Cups. And I'm really thinking of the story behind the 6 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. 9 of Coins and the Empress card here in the reverse. This feels like a pile that is currently unavailable emotionally. I'm getting you're not available emotionally. I don't know if that is your truth. I don't know if you consider yourself as such, but that's your energy. You're also like an eligible bachelor or bachelorette with this 9 of Coins. Like you're doing well for yourself. It feels like you are a good candidate, but maybe you're feeling creatively blocked at this time. Or this could just be in general like blockages here with this Empress card, the 6 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. I feel like there is something here that you are, I want to say avoiding or not addressing. Okay, can I get clarifiers? We also have the Fool card here at the bottom of the deck. Can I get a clarifier for the 6 of Cups? Can I get a clarifier for the 6 of Cups? This feels like past heartbreak, 100%. And this Five of Swords. Can I get a clarifier? Guys could have recently rejected somebody here. I do feel that. And the Magician card in reverse. So maybe there's some manipulation here that happened. You could have been manipulating someone. Someone could have been manipulating you in this past situation. And that's why you currently have your guard up. Okay. What's this Four of Cups? Okay. This Four of Cups is an illusion that could have lifted. Okay, because we do have 2 Piscean ruled cards. I believe the Seven of Cups is ruled by Pisces or Neptune, but these cards are giving this vibe of like fear and of the unknown. Maybe you picked wrong. This feels like a period of resting. I don't know. I think you could have made a decision here where you chose to reject someone. And maybe you didn't have enough information, but you just chose blindly. I don't know what that is about, but you could be feeling like you're not sure if you made the right choice, or you could, or I don't know, or maybe if not that, then maybe you are sure you made the right choice. This could be like, I don't know what's going on again, but we'll see. Energy check for the collective. You got the Three of Coins. This could be dealing with a third party. Three of Coins feels like a third party type of situation. Or maybe a collaboration, a work situation. Could have rejected a coworker here because you were like, I want to value our work environment. The World card and the Judgment also came out for you guys. So you could be feeling incomplete, or you could be feeling unsure of yourself. And it doesn't help that there's a lot of like emotional confusion. I do feel like there's some emotional confusion here, because that's what I'm picking up. It's actually so intense that I'm gonna grab this oracle deck here to get a better idea of like what's going on, because I'm not sure what's going on, and I'm wondering like why that is. So what is going on here, Spirit? In the collective energy, what is going on? In pile 2, group 2, in their energy, what is going on? Because this feels like a lot of different scenarios, but what's going on for pile 2? We got abundance here in the reverse. Maybe for some of you, you're in a lack mindset at this time. You got not today. You could be, I do feel like you're like not dealing with like your problems, or maybe you're hurt about something, and potentially because you hadn't really put up your boundaries in a certain situation, and that's like making you feel very like heartbroken, backstabbed. There's like maybe there's something you didn't say to someone, or there's something you wish you could have said to someone, Okay, we got clock here. Needs time, takes time to heal. You guys could be healing from something too. Could be in this period of self-judgment. We got talking, just some conversation. We got healing heart. This is what is going to happen next, or is what is currently happening. We got the chaser. You guys could be the chaser in a dynamic, and you're healing from that codependent behavior. We got the snake. You could have fallen in love with a snake, like somebody who ended up being like a narcissist or someone who was not good for you, and it's taking time for you to heal from that, but you're working on this. I feel like you're working on creating stability for yourself to find a soulmate, to be in a soulmate relationship. And I think that's what's going to be paradise for you, but it's going to take some time. And I think that's what you guys really need to hear is all wounds will be healed with time. Okay, and so I'm going to grab this oracle. And we'll see. Like if I can grab further, because I think that's what's going on. Like there's something here. It could have been recent for some of you. It could have been recent for others of you. It could have been a while ago, but you're still healing, and that's okay, because especially if it happened a while ago, but it feels like it happened like not that long ago, you're still healing, and that's okay. Some of you need to hear that it's okay. It's okay not to be okay. Like, as cliche as that sounds, like, it really is what you need to hear. Like, it's okay that you haven't healed from whatever this is. It's okay that you still need time to heal. It's okay. Like, I'm going to keep saying it because I do feel like you guys need to hear it and make progress to move forward. Okay. So, what is in the energy of the collective? What is in their energy, spirit? What is in their energy? Okay, so we got, they respect you. That came up low-key in the reverse. So you could have dealt with someone who's very disrespectful. They have a hard time listening. You could be dealing like family, or like it could be friends or a lover that could have been like low-key abusive. I don't know. What is the collective dealing with? They want to be closer to you, and this connection needs boundaries. I do feel like you guys are learning how to place your guard up, how to have boundaries. They want to argue. Past life connection could be why you feel so connected to this person. Too much drama. And they're thinking about you. Okay, I'm going to put these cards away. I don't know. Take that if it resonates. I feel like this is a pile who share two really important things. You were hurt and you're still healing, and you may be avoiding that, or you could even put a limit on the time that you are giving yourself to heal from something, but it's taking longer than you expect. And it does feel like you made a decision here in the dark. Like you chose to do something or be with someone when you didn't know all the information about this person, and you didn't realize not to. I feel like somebody was like, honestly, like their innocence was taken advantage of. It feels like I don't know, but whatever the situation is, it brought you to tears. I don't see a 9 of Swords, but it feels like something that you stayed up late at night crying about. I don't know why this is coming up, but this is in your energy. So I hope that resonated with you guys. Okay. Even if it didn't, I do feel like if you are drawn to this pile, there's still going to be messages for you in the tarot portion. So, well, well, I mean, it's all been tarot portions, right? But like, anyways. Okay, so what's the situation in your love life? What is the situation with your love life? Okay. All right, and we're back. All right. What is the situation in pile 2's love life? Excuse me. Oh, goodness, I had to sneeze. What is the situation in pile 2's love life at this time, Spirit? What is their situation? I want to see if you guys have options, you know, like stuff like that. Keep it cute, keep it short, keep it classy. But what is the situation in pile 2's love life at this time, Spirit? I don't know if any of you are depressed watching this. If you are someone that deals with depression, I want you to know this is a safe space for you. Fun fact about me, I actually was clinically diagnosed with depression. Like, I had the symptoms. I went to therapy for it for about 1.5 years, along with some other things like obsessive thoughts. Like, I had OCD. I guess you still have these things, but you just learn how to live with them, and you learn how to cope with them, and how to live a full life, even though your brain sometimes wants to whack out on you like that. But I just want to know this is a safe space for you. I mean, look at the High Priestess here. So there's something here that's like shrouded in mystery. Okay. Maybe for some of you, you don't know how you're going to fall in love, and maybe you want to figure that out. That could be what this High Priestess is. This could also just be a signifier that there's a Pisces watching this. Because we do got hella water sign energy here. But, okay. This High Priestess card, it's very interesting because it was the first card that came out of the deck after some shuffling. And it's a card that is just, I mean, like, I kind of think of it like a wild card sometimes, because, who really knows what the High Priestess is thinking? Okay. And especially if you want to pursue this person, like, how do you go about pursuing them? How would you pursue a High Priestess type? I would suggest, come towards them with honest and pure intentions. And if they have an interest in you, then they will reciprocate. But maybe love is like, it could be a touchy subject. Yeah. Honestly, my mind's a bit of a blank here when I think about what exactly wants to come through for you guys. Okay, well, let's see here. High Priestess, the situation with your love life is there are a lot of unknowns. You may be dealing with a lot of unknowns when it comes to this 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Like, this feels like it's familiar, like family love. Though 6 of Cups could also be talking about returning to your hometown. Maybe for some of you, there's some travel here that's involved. You may be traveling soon to another place. Okay, Temperance, 6 of Swords. I do feel like you guys are currently being guided towards something. Like, I don't know. It's good though. Whatever this is, like, honestly, like, for those of you watching this, I feel like you're being asked to release some sort of anxiety because everything's already taken care of. Like, you're on the fastest track to manifesting some sort of like happy ending for yourself. Like, if you've been trying to find the one, you are currently being guided there through all your adventures, throughout, you know, all your experiences, everything you are currently doing and have done. All of that is guiding you towards this person. I do feel like you guys are going to create a family, a very healing, healthy family. It's giving married because of love. But yeah, I do feel like for you guys, you have to release some sort of fear, some emotion here that around like failure. Maybe some of you are afraid of failure, or rejection, or maybe not like not getting the thing you're looking for. Like, okay, maybe some of you have a thing of control that you have to release. Okay, I feel like I'm talking to both feminines and masculines in this group, but get the 5 of coins. Yeah, everything's gonna be okay. Yeah, there's some like lack mindset. You guys have lack mindsets around either. If it's not wealth, then I think it's love. Yeah, it's probably around wealth at this time. And it's causing you what seems like could be delays. Knight of Swords. Yeah, no, and I think it stems from some sort of connection that did not work out for you, and some sort of past connection here with this Page of Coins. Honestly, screw the Page of Coins. Doesn't actually need to be here, because what's really important here is there was some past something, okay, that happened and it did not work out for you. There was like a past relationship here that like failed because somebody was not putting in the proper effort, was not planting the seed to let it grow. Or two people too, you know, but it does feel like there was some sort of like burnout, breakup, separation, yeah, that did not pan out well, but you felt like it should have. And so I'm here to let you know everything's going to be okay. This person, lay them to rest. Just put it behind you, because you are being guided towards what is actually in alignment for you. Some of you, I do feel like you're in this temperance energy, like you're trying to gain some balance here. I feel like travel would be a good thing for you at this time. Like, some of you need to just get out of your own head. But yeah, I mean, this is the real world. This is the real motherfucking world. Nobody's perfect. Everybody walks around here with unhealed wounds, trauma. We get traumatized. Like, it could happen any day or every day for some of us. Like, life is crazy like that. I do feel like, though, you are being asked to take the power back into your hands and to transmute the energy that you do not want to be operating in. Like, if you want to attract things of like the highest, purest love frequencies, and you have to get yourself up there, you know, you have to yourself release these baggages, release this old karma, release the toxic patterns, the old patterns. Like, no more back and forth. Like, cut them off, or it's just not gonna happen, you know. I feel as though for you guys, that's going to be how you restore your balance, your peace. Adopt a cheerful mindset, or a more optimistic mindset. because this is about like mindset, because I feel like otherwise you have everything else you need. Like I don't know, maybe you guys are waiting for the universe to hand you something on a platter, or you know, what is the current energy of the collective watching? What's the current energy? You guys could be feeling very unbalanced at this time, and you may be wondering what's gonna come next. You may be trying to figure out how to pursue what comes next. What is the advice? I think you need to release judgment or release expectations on how things are going to happen for you, because what you do need to know is it's going to happen for you. It's going to happen in a way that you're going to like, especially if you're an earth sign here. It's going to take time, okay, for whatever this is to build, to nurture, to come into fruition, especially if you do meet someone. Because I do see there is somebody here that does want to offer you something. Like this 9 of Coins, there could be a person here. I don't know, they could be an earth sign, or just their approach with you. And this is how a big thing that you're going to notice is like the people of your past, or whoever this past ex is, approach you very recklessly, like without a lot of forethought, or yeah, without a lot of forethought. They just burst right into the scene here. But with this person, it's going to be very different. This person is not going to want to be rejected, so they're going to take their time with how they approach you. This is someone that's going to learn everything there is to know about you before they make an offer, I feel as though. Or your advice is to do that, to approach people, romantic opportunities with, you know, move forward, but don't rush in. Or, you know, if need be, take some time, lay back, see this situation for what it is before you start to commit to it. So I feel like that's also going to be how you avoid some heartbreak as well, pile 2. Okay? Yeah. So with that being said, I'm going to... What the situation is in your lap. God damn. Okay, so I'm going to pull some of these cards for you. Okay, I'm going to shuffle them first and foremost, and we'll see what comes through for you guys. Okay, pile 2. Can we get some advice or goals from Spirit? Any guides, ancestors, angels are here watching over you? Okay, messages, advice, oracles here for the collective watching. Okay, so we got nothing will come of this situation. Void of course, moon. Okay, so there could be a person here from your past you were considering talking to. Okay. Your advice with that is, you know, never mind about that person. We got hold your vision. So there is something here. You could be trying to create something at this time. You could be trying to create some sort of stability. Maybe it's like a vision for your career or a vision for the life you want to live, and you are being asked to hold that while it is coming in. We got emotions are running high, supermoon. So find an outlet for that, I guess. We got luck is on your side. Beautiful, new moon in Sagittarius. And then we got work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So yeah, you guys, I guess to keep this message kind of short, adjustments are required. This is a time for you to work through your fears. And I do feel like for some of you, your emotions are running high. Like that also does explain all the cup energy too, because there's a lot of you needing to work through whatever setbacks, delays come up. And a better way of thinking about it is So especially if you relate to like, you feel like you like your life goes like this, or your currently your life could be going like this, like a steady incline, and then all of a sudden there's like a plateau, you know, and you're not necessarily declining, but you're not getting better, and you want to get better, but you're like kind of flatlining here. Like you were ascending and now you're like, what happened? When that happens, you know, or even if you do decline here, maybe you get into some bad patterns, toxic habits, all that, it's with the intention for you to shoot back up. It's like the universe is digging up things, or, you know, a better way of thinking about it is like old patterns are coming up because, or if not old patterns, like emotions, fears are coming up for you. Whatever, however this applies to your specific situation is coming up so that you can work through them and heal them. And there is no other way for you to move forward in your most advanced timeline other than for you to work on whatever comes up, whatever in your vision is going to unfold only when you stick to your guns. Okay, so this is an optimal time for you. Luck is on your side at this time, so you have everything that you need to accomplish this goal here. You have what it takes. You have the grit, the emotional capacity. Perhaps it's just time for you to settle down and get the work done, or maybe it's going to take some time for it to happen, for you to work through these things. So you have to give yourself grace, but you are on that fast track to success. Okay, like you're on that fast track to success. It doesn't get faster than this, is what I'm trying to tell you. For you and your timeline, and for the things that you have to accomplish. So I hope those messages resonated with you. It's funny because I came here to try to give you a love reading, but I hope you got what you needed to get out of it. Which honestly, it wasn't really a whole lot about love, but it's more like self-improvement. And that's going to guide you towards the love options and opportunities that you deserve. So anyways, pile number 2, I hope those messages resonated with you. Let me know, like, drop a like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It would be very much so appreciated. And yeah, look, I hope to see you in the next one. Doodles. Hello, pile number 3. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and choosing to spend this time and space with me. It is much appreciated. Hello, hi. Okay, so pile 3. I believe I had already explained the breakdown of this reading in the intro, but in case I haven't, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to do an energy check here where I just pull some cards and see what's floating around in your energy, so you know if this is your reading. Okay, and next we're going to look into the situation in your love life. And then after that, we will be getting advice. I don't know, just felt like pulling that card for you guys. So, could mean nothing, could mean something, but let's see here. See if it comes out. That's the real test. So, pile number 3, I just wanted to say something, and I just had the thought while I was preparing for this reading. So, the song, Manifest, I think it's called Manifest. No, it's called Moment. Moment by, I think her name is, oh, I want to say it's Victoria Monet, but I forgot. I really forgot her name. But that one song, Moment. Life is but a dream that you manifest it slowly. Fuck a fantasy, this your motherfucking moment. Yeah, that song, if you've ever heard of it. Yes, so why that came up, I don't know. But then I had this thought, I was like, my God, do masculine energies have a sort of advantage when it comes to manifesting? I don't know what it is about a masculine, but like masculine energies, you know, whether you're a woman or not, doesn't matter. It's like more so the energy you embody. But men have like a very tenacious spirit, I feel. Not every man, But I feel like those who are very in touch with their masculine sides are very tenacious in nature. And that song kind of talks about like, oh, look what, like, there's a line here where the singer is like, look what you've done. Look how powerful your mind is. You have manifested me into your life. Like, you've manifested this moment basically to happen. And so I don't know, I felt like just sharing that with you guys. So I hope that resonated in some shape or form. But okay, Spirit, let's do an energy check here. Energy check on the collective. Oh, all right. Look at the Emperor here. So this could be you. This could be your energy. I could be talking to a masculine here, or you could just resonate with masculine energy, or you yourself could be so... Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. What else came out here? We got the Moon card. So came up in the reverse, which I feel like is a good position for the Moon. You could be at this time releasing fears. Oh, okay. Could also be releasing attachments as well. I do feel that's really what this is. Like, you guys could be releasing your attachment. It could be around money, the way you perceive money. Like, maybe you used to think you needed to have money, but now you're like, no, I don't need money. I have plenty. Or like, you're in a much less lack-based mindset. With this Queen of Pentacles, you could have been attached to somebody here that wasn't good for you. I'm not very sure on that, but let's see what the cards have to say. Or, you know what, let me grab a clarifier. What is this Queen of Pentacles? Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Can I get a single card? The Empress here in reverse. I think this was somebody who you thought was a good match for you. It feels like this was someone you thought was a good match for you. But this person turned out not to be, to keep it kind of short. But okay, what about this Emperor? Like, I got the World here in reverse. There's a cycle here that's incomplete. Maybe you end up in situations where you get disappointed with people and places and things because you could be looking for your fulfillment in those people, places, and things. You could have a tendency to think grass is greener on the other side, or if not that, then it could be that you put more hope and potential into situations that is otherwise not warranted. I feel like the collective watching here, this Emperor card, you guys are... You could have already experienced a Tower moment. It's rare when it's okay. I just want to say it's rare when I attract, like, my videos come across like a masculine's page. I'm also like really happy and excited that happened because it, like, I don't know, like, I'm growing as a tarot reader, and I can receive messages now for divine masculines. So hello, hi, welcome. Okay, but like, I feel like you could have had a recent Tower moment. There could have been something that recently happened. And what I'm getting from the combo of these two cards, I feel like the collective watching, aka you, have a tendency to maybe project hope in situations where hope is not warranted. Like, not to get deep, but like, I don't know, it's something like that. Or I don't know, it feels like you try, or this Tower moment happened because something wasn't working out. And this could have been like a recent past lover or just a friend. If not, I feel like this is someone you thought you could have chemistry with, or someone you thought that was like a good match for you. But I see here that, like, that's not the case. Like, this is somebody who could have been trying to drain your pockets or something like that. Like, somebody who may on the surface look good, they look stable, but like, they're not. This is somebody you could have an open cycle with. You're not done with this cycle with this person, or you are now if you weren't in the past, or you will be if this moment hasn't happened. But it feels like you're very disappointed with the Nine of Cups. Like, this was a disappointing outcome for you. This also could talk about selfishness. Like, this person could have been very selfish. I feel like this could have been a situation where you were giving more than you were getting, and you just put your foot down one day, and that could have caused a Tower moment. But meaning a breakup. Like, I do feel like this is a situation, whether it was, this could also be not about a love situation, but it's about a specific person that you've ended a connection with. Especially with this Empress, like this is somebody you could have, I really feel like this is someone you thought was your equal, but it turned out they were not. And that could be because this person honestly never really was. They never really displayed those qualities. I feel like you may be coming to understand this. Like I'm getting that vibe of like that one song like by Ariana Grande, like In My Head. Yeah, like you're sitting there feeling like this situation was all in your head, like you saw potential somewhere, but this person wasn't that way, or wasn't really like, it feels like you thought one way and then it turned out to be another. I don't know how else to explain it, but it really feels like, because I want to say this, and it's like you're learning this, or you've already come to learn this, or you will learn this. And if this is not a message for you, then, you know, you don't have to take it. Just take it if it resonates. But potentially some of you could have this habit of seeing potential in situations that otherwise does not belong there. Like, I've said that, like, I think 2 or 3 times already. But, like, I'm going to say it again because that's what's coming up. It's like, oh, my gosh. And I'm really getting this feeling like it stems from, like, a mother wound for some of you. Like, I don't know. I really don't know, okay? But hold on. Hear me out. This is the download. It's like you are a wonderful person. If you have the ability to love, even when you know or you feel like it could not work out. Like, hold on. It's almost like you don't know how to give up, but you do, it feels like, because it does. It's like you want, like you see potential, like you felt potential, strong potential, but it's like the other person either didn't feel it or they're not acting right. But I'm getting like this feeling of like when it's like, especially if you resonate with like being a masculine, I feel like when it comes to feminine energies, like you're very soft. Like you give it almost like you're the type that doesn't like to give up. You know, like you don't want to give up on a person. But particularly, like, I feel like this is something about, like, a mother wound. Like, it's, like, something about, like, maybe you saw your mother struggling a lot growing up, whether it was to raise you or when it came to lovers. I don't know. Like, you have this soft spot, and that's beautiful. I feel like more men should have, like, that level of, like, compassion and empathy. But it's, like, when it comes to love, maybe that compassion has misguided you in certain circumstances where you gave people more chances than they deserved. Potentially, I don't know. It does feel like with this situation, like you gave your all to something that then ended up not. But it's also like maybe for some of you, you're looking to be fulfilled in other relationships. And that could also have been the reason why this connection failed, is because you were probably potentially putting your own hopes, and you're like, maybe you're looking for fulfillment and like maybe you're looking for fulfillment and true love, like a happiness in other people, but like really you're the only person who can guarantee your own happiness. And like that could be what you're learning at this time as well. But to be honest, like I'm really like not 100% sure. Okay, some of you could be an Aries if you don't resonate with the masculine term. Okay, energy check. I feel like that was pretty much it. Yeah, so for now I'm gonna, if those messages resonated with you, recent ex, or if not recent, just a tower moment here that happened that left you feeling very like incomplete or empty and disappointed. There's also selfish here too, but You could have been dealing with someone who was selfish, however. Okay, and let's see what's going on in what's your love life situation. You could have also gotten a divorce too if you were married to that person. You could have gotten a divorce as well. This person could have cheated on you. I don't know. That just came through. Don't take it if it does not resonate. Okay, so see here. Situation. What is the situation in the collective's love life at this time? LMAO, it's the way I, like, wanted this reading to be so lighthearted and, like, just, you know, shits and giggles, silly, and then it just became so serious. Oh dear. So what's the situation? What's the situation in your love life for pile number 3? Oh dear. You guys can be stressed out about something, stressed out about the connection that ended. What's this 2 of Cups? Okay, so we got this 10 of Pentacles. This could be about a family thing too, or this could be like I mentioned earlier, a divorce. So that could also be what this energy is. This could be about like a familiar thing, or familiar, like family. But it's about love life, so like I don't think that has anything to do with that. But anyway, you could just be currently stressed out at this time about love. You could even be maybe trying not to like look for love at this time, but you're watching this video, so clearly you're curious. Okay, maybe you are looking for a specific type of person. I feel like you could be looking for somebody who could heal you, or somebody, maybe you're looking for, oh my gosh, like I don't know why I'm getting like looking for, but with this Queen of Swords, it feels like you could be putting people's head on the chopping block as well, and currently like unavailable. Okay, I'm gonna pull a different deck. Just because it's like rather than struggling, I could just use a deck that has like words that I can pull, because I really don't know, like for pile 3, what's going on in their love life. Like what's the situation in your love life? I'm getting divorcee. I mean, like I don't know if that is a term you would resonate with, but just what I'm getting. So what's going on in pile number 3's love life? Like I don't know, like I'm really getting confusion, and I've been confused the past 3 piles, or the past 2 piles. Like I don't. Okay, this card I think wants to come out. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, what's going on in their love life? Pile 3. We have 10 of Pentacles again. Dark side of wealth, financial failure, loss, fleeting, success, lack of stability, lack of resources, self-sufficiency, isolation. You guys could be like in this period of self-development. I do feel like you guys are also confused, and maybe you have to make a decision that you feel like you didn't really have like a right choice in. Yeah, and we have this like Queen of Pentacles again. Like, I don't know if you guys rejected somebody or you're a working parent. That could also be what that is, because you could be providing for someone at this time, like a child. Okay, living in the past, forgiveness, lack of playfulness, being home independence. I don't know is the only thing that I know. Does that resonate with you guys? Because that's coming through strong. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to pull the cards down and just use my clear sentient abilities. Okay, pile 3. You guys are in a very confusing headspace when it comes to like everything. I don't think it's just about your love life, but we're gonna condense it to just your love life because that's the reading. That's the reading we are doing. Okay, and don't be alarmed. I know it feels like I'm talking directly to you or calling you out. I'm not intending to call you out. Don't even really know if I have anything to say that's gonna make you feel called out, but I'm speaking directly to you. Pile 3. And I want you to know, I wish you the best. Lots of love. Okay? But it feels like you could have a lot on your plate. It feels like you're very, very stressed, very like burdened by something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it specifically is, if it's multiple things or if it's just something you've been carrying your whole life. This could be like an illness or some sort of like emotional thing. This could also be a condition too. Like you could be neurodivergent, and that could be what I'm picking up on or something along those lines. I'm really not sure, but whatever it is, it's making it hard for me to like channel through the cards. I mean, yeah, so I'm not going to, but pile number 3, there's hope yet. There's hope because I'm like going based on pure intuition, you guys, I feel like you are surrounded by more opportunities than you realize, and that's what you need to come to terms with, come to grip. You guys are kind of stuck in some cycle here. It feels like you're living in the past, and I'm not really sure what's in store for you next, but it does feel like you're gonna have to willingly like release it, and you may be working on that currently. You could be trying to do that currently, or the universe is like going to push you to release what is not yours. It feels like there's a lot of old thinking patterns, old thought processes, and you need new ones. Okay, especially if you resonate with like being a masculine trying to enter the dating world. You could be a single parent too. It feels like maybe for some of you, you could feel like you're not quite able to keep up with maybe the people you're around or dating. Like I feel like maybe some of you feel kind of like out of place at a bar or maybe like in those social gathering events. Like you're trying to, but like you could feel like you don't really know how to connect with others, and that's because it's been a while. It has definitely been a while since you've been able to connect with someone. Like there could be an ex you go back to because you haven't been able to connect with someone like that in a while. And if that resonates, it's not because there aren't other people that you can't connect with, but because the people that you need to connect with are individuals who are of a like mind. And maybe you have a lot of like old thinking patterns that you have to release yourself from. Okay, what that is up to, I don't know what those, I can't tell you what that is. Like I really can't, because I feel like it's different for everybody. But do some research. I feel like you guys are kind of overdue for some upgrades in like the realm of the mind. It feels like it's time for you to meditate every day. It's time for you to read like spiritual like texts or something. Maybe it's time for you to pick up a self-help book, a self-love book. Okay, it's time for you to touch some grass. Like, I don't know, like, it's, if you don't already, I would suggest going on nature walks. And again, keep your mind open. And I do feel like you could benefit from some like new age spiritual material if you're not already onto that. Like, and by new age, I mean, it's like, you know, like peace, love, and light. Like, it's time for you to really hop on that, because I feel like I'm getting like outdated. Like, you're not, there's nothing wrong with you. It's just, it's time for an upgrade. Yeah. It's time for an upgrade. Especially if you feel like you have been neglecting yourself for some time now. It's time for you to upgrade in whatever regard that applies to you, however that applies to you. Pile 3. I do feel like you guys are scared. You have a lot of fear to work through, because maybe you're unsure, you're worried, you don't know what the future holds for you. You don't even know. Maybe for some of you, it's been so long, like you don't even know how to upgrade. You know, like some of you could be in your later years, and so I'm getting like 60, 65. Only take that if it resonates. Some of you, you could be a lot younger than that. It doesn't like matter. What I'm picking up is like this energy of someone who maybe it's been like a while since the last time you've picked up a self-help book, or maybe the last time you seeked advice from others, maybe, or if not that, they're just, maybe for some of you, it's because I feel a very routine, what's the word, ritualistic, but not really ritualistic, but like just very, you're fixed, you like what you like, you have set everything. You have a place that you like to go to grab coffee, you have a place you like to go to take naps, you have a place you like to go to get lunch at work or after work, or I don't even know. Okay, like there's you're very fixed, but I feel like, and that's good and all, but it's you know, I honestly, for advice, okay, it feels like you need to switch up your routine just a little bit. That doesn't mean do something you don't like, but just do something different, because that could help you. Okay, so I'm gonna be real. What I'm picking up from this pile is you guys may want love, but you're not ready for it, like, at all, to be completely honest. Like, and that's okay. There is no shame for that. Especially like, you guys are not ready. Like, you're really not ready for like loving someone else, because you have, for lack of a better word, baggage. And I'm really not trying to be rude here, but like, it's like you have so much of your own shit you need to deal with. If you brought someone else into this, like, it's just chaos, and you guys would be both lost in the chaos. Okay, like maybe for some of you, you could be very chivalrous, or if not chivalrous, like you could be the type that you could lose yourself in a relationship. And that's, again, it's a beautiful thing. It shows the capacity to which you can love. But if you are not stable enough to keep that energy up, like, you could be sending someone mixed signals, or you could attract people of that energy. Okay, you could attract people who are equally, they got their own shit they need to deal with, but they're trying to escape with other people. Okay. But I'm not necessarily accusing you of that behavior. And again, you know, if these messages are not resonating with you, if they're not hitting the core, then chances are this is not for you, because I'm speaking to a very specific group. You guys could have dogs. 2 to be exact. Anyway. I feel like you guys, you're looking for a new normal that makes you feel good. I feel like that's what you're really in need of at this time. It's warmth, comfort, stability. You could have those things, but they're not fulfilling you. It seems like, I don't know, I get this feeling deep down you're looking for something, or you're not satisfied with your current condition or how things currently are for you. You could have had a failed marriage, or some sort of relationship here. Okay. But I mean, like, not to take away from the effort that you have been putting in so far, because I do want you to know, like, your guides, spirit, your ancestors have noticed and acknowledged and are proud of you for the work and effort you put in so far. Maybe for some of you, it's time to try a little harder. And for those of you who feel like you've been doing your best and you've been putting your all into this, but you're still not where you want to be, it could be time for you to take a break on that. Maybe contemplate when you start to feel overwhelmed. I do feel like your ideal counterpart is going to be someone very different than what you think you need, okay? I feel like for some of you, you may think you need, and again, only take this if it feels like it resonates, okay? I don't want to give people mixed signals. Some of you feel like you need someone who's very soft-hearted. Some of you feel like you need a place where you can just kind of relax, lay there, you know, like melt into another person. And, you know, what I'm getting, honestly, isn't that. I feel like for you guys, you need someone who's gonna put you, oh my gosh, you need someone who's gonna hold you accountable. That doesn't mean you can't be soft around them or relax. It just, I mean, like, you need someone who's gonna actually, you know, be a bit of a challenge, it seems like, and in a good way. Like, this is gonna be someone who's gonna be pushing you to grow, because I do feel like you guys are in a very comfortable routine, or something about you is cushy. Like, I don't know what that means, but like you're a little too cozy, whatever, like, however that resonates. Like, maybe for some of you, you could be in a masculine and their feminine energy. Like, you could be sitting around a lot waiting for things to happen for you. I'm not really quite sure if that resonates, but if it does, you know, of course I wouldn't know if it resonates, but it's just the message is coming through. Like, some of you could be kind of like, at this time, kind of cushiony, and that's a problem, because you're not being pushed to grow, and you feel it. You feel like you're not being pushed to grow. You feel like you need more of a challenge, but you're not really challenging yourself, so someone else has to come in and do that. Like, I feel like your ideal counterpart is going to be someone you would reject if they showed up today, because you don't understand that this person is actually here to help improve you. This person could put you in a situation where you feel like you're being called out a lot, but actually it's like, it's what you need. Like, you need someone who's gonna, like, not let you fall back into old patterns, someone that is going to make sure you do what you say you're gonna do. Maybe for some of you, you really could have an issue with accountability. I don't know, because I feel like the people watching here, you are lovely people. You don't deserve heartbreak. You don't deserve, you know, bad things or anything like that. I just feel like you could be the type to want things to change, but then you do nothing to make it happen. And what you need to understand is you have full control over your life. You're the creator. You're the manifestor. Just like that song I was channeling at the beginning of this reading. Life is but a dream that you manifest it slowly. Fuck a fantasy. This your motherfucking moment. Anyway, that. okay? Like, and also, I think I'll link it for you guys for pile 3. I'm gonna link the song Moment so that you can check it out, because I feel like it will help you greatly at this time, okay? Life is but a dream that you manifest it slowly. Fuck a fantasy, that's your motherfucking moment. Okay, you guys. I feel a lot of sadness for you, for the viewer watching. I feel like you've been through a lot, and my heart bleeds out for that. I don't know what, I don't know how to explain it, but I just feel it. I feel like you guys, I don't know. Make sure you get your 8 hugs in a day. Okay? Make sure you get your 8 hugs in a day. I'm going to put this deck back, and I'm going to switch back to the normal tarot. Okay. What's the situation in their love life, Spirit? Let's see if I can channel better now. Oh. I do feel like you do have an offer to, there's at least 2 people interested in you. A water sign and an air sign. It seems like you could have, I don't know if anything's happened with this air sign. I don't know, because you have 2 opportunities here, and they're both good. They're both good. You could be deciding, deliberating. These opportunities could have been presented to you already. I mean, I don't know. I'm getting the sense that you may reach out to a spiritual being for advice. You could get a tarot reading, for example, or maybe if you are religious and your religion has like a priest or some of that sort. I do feel like asking someone, this could also even just be like, you know, talking to a person, trusted friend or a therapist, but I think that's gonna help you like sort out your feelings and figure out what option to go for, because it does feel like you have 2 options here. And I think they're both love related. So what's this Ace of Cups? Oh, okay. I'm gonna take this in upright. Okay. And then what about the, okay. Hold on. Let me just redo that, because now I'm confused. I gotta clarify for the Ace of Cups. Okay. Ooh! God damn! And then the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, and we got the 3 of Wands. Okay, so I think, I don't know what this, I don't really know what to tell you. This is a general reading, so, you know, do not take everything so literally, unless it really feels like it hits the nail on the head. But I feel like there's 2 options here, and there's one that's obviously not good for you, and then there's one that is going to take work, and you could be separated from this person by distance. It's going to be much more challenging, but I feel like obviously you should take the one that is not related to the devil, because this could be like a toxic pattern. This Ace of Cups could be with somebody you have a toxic pattern with, and so that's why the devil card's here. Okay, pile 3. I'm sorry if that like wasn't really clear. Sometimes these things, divination tools, they kind of be like that, you know. But for pile 3, Spirit, can I get some advice oracles? Okay, I think these cards are ready to go, and the main color is purple, so that's cool. Communication is key, New Moon in Gemini. Your communication is being tested. Huh. So there's something here about communication. Maybe you guys are working on some sort of communication skills. Maybe you're even working how to communicate your feelings more so with people. But what's your advice here for the collective watching? It's time to give rather than take. What do you need to release? Show the world the real you. Prosperity lies ahead, and a personal issue reaches a resolution. Okay, I'm gonna also go in with this Romance Angels Oracle, and then I think I'll call it good for you guys after this. That you manifest this love, fantasy, motherfucking moment. It's funny too, because I hadn't been thinking about that song in a while. Okay. Advice here for the collective. Advice here for the collective. Advice here for the collective. On their love situation. Advice here for the collective. Okay, we got playfulness, new love, and what's this? Reconciliation. Alright, so here's the advice here, you guys. I don't think you should take the reconciliation with this person. There is an opportunity presenting itself here with somebody from your past. And I don't think you should take it with this person. But trust your own intuition. Now, I think new love is on its way for you. It is going to require you to be in this playful energy, you know, recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine with this new love opportunity, and love yourself first. Okay? That's really all I have for you guys. Let me know if these messages resonated. Let me know. Let me know. I'm very curious because this was by far a pretty challenging reading. I'm glad I did it. I hope that it was able to provide some sort of clarity for you guys, because it does feel like there's a lot of confusion in your energy, in your water, so to say. But you know, like, I want you to know, this is a safe space. You are loved here, and you deserve love, and you deserve to be loved the way that you will best receive it. Okay, because everyone's different, right? Maybe a bouquet of flowers for me, which would make me feel loved, for another person would make them feel unloved. And everyone's different like that. So find you a person that's going to tailor make, oh my God. Find someone that's going to do the things that make you feel loved. Find the person that's gonna put in that level of effort. So with that being said, I hope these messages resonated. Please let me know. Comment, like, share, subscribe. It would all be very appreciated. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.